Hello, I'm back again. As you can see, I made a copy of the picture of Captain Goodwil, and I'm going to basically start the inking process. And I have here, this is, what is this? An 05 pen. And a Strathmore. And basically I just started freehand. You will notice with me, I do a lot of freehand. Back in the day when I was in school, we use a lot of French curves and stuff. And it was okay. But I like to do a lot of freehand myself. But don't get me wrong, I still do use the French curves when it's necessary. I have some friends, that's all they do when they're inking, or even drawing, they do use a lot of templates and stuff, and that's fine. They want every angle straight, every line straight, every circle look circular. I personally like a little more organicness to my drawings. That's what I always like to call it, organic. I wasn't sure if this pen didn't run out. I used it so much. And I really wasn't sure if it was going to be working, but I have a lot more pens. Try to keep my supply pretty high. But like I was saying, I haven't really sat down and drawn a whole lot, or inked a whole lot, quite a while. Being president of Heritage Comics, it takes a lot of my time. We have a lot of hats that we wear. We do a lot of things to keep the business going. Talk to a lot of people, meet with a lot of people. Trying to, what I always say, get Heritage to the next level. And we will. But with anything, I've learned it takes a lot of time. And you have to be patient. Things do not happen overnight. You've got to be willing to be patient. Usually what I do when I'm inking, I do try to go with the largest area first. Then work the small areas last. I guess I do that just because if I'm on a time restraint, I taught myself to do the larger areas first when inking. And even with coloring, I color the largest areas first. And what that helps me do is get those out the way, so then the job can be finished a little quicker. I'm not saying to rush the job, but it's just certain things, tricks you learn, little small tricks you learn, because we want to try to get our books out in a timely fashion, but we still want the HSQ in it. And for those of you who didn't see the video before this, the HSQ is heart, soul, and quality. We still want to, we put our heart into everything we do, but we still look for a certain quality. And you know, we like to think that our artwork and our books have a soul about itself, substance. When you look at them, you know, like, wow, I really feel with what the writer is doing, what the artist is trying to get across, and what the colorer is trying to do. Even the use of certain lettering styles to fit into certain story script. There's always a possibility of placing different letter styles. So we try to think a whole lot of what we think that you all would like, but it also is what we like. We have to like or love what we're doing, because if it starts to become a chore, then we must be doing something wrong. Because I'll be honest with you, basically this is fun. My wife always tells me, well, you need to learn to relax. Sit down and, you know, play the game, or listen to TV, look at TV, or listen to the radio, or sleep. And I explained to her that my relaxation is drawing. Well, also cooking. I love to cook. But drawing is fun for me, but also relaxing. And I need to get back to doing it for that reason, therapeutic reasons, but also I want to put my own book out. Not my own book, but you know, a book done by me, drawn by me. I haven't drawn a book in quite a while, since Elf Agents #1. Yeah, I've drawn a lot of pictures, don't get me wrong. But I've been so busy. And I know people say, oh, don't use it as an excuse, but it's so true. I've been so busy. So many different things going on. What I always say, life gets in the way. And you deal with it. That I really haven't been able to draw like I really wanted to. But I told myself that this book going to be my breakout book, and the start of me getting back into the drawing process. You know, Captain Goodwil is one of my favorite characters, but I have quite a few. But he is one of my favorites. I think this is running out. I usually buy my art supplies, if I either get it online at bluelinepro.com, or I get it from Plaza Art, or I buy it also offline at I believe it was called blink.com, but I'll